You may have heard therapists advise you to check in with your feelings on a regular basis. Well, that's all well and good, but is it really enough just to name what you're feeling? How is knowing what you're feeling and just stopping there solving any problems? How do we learn to lean in and glean as much information as possible from those feelings so that we know exactly what is needed to manage them? I'm Dana Hicks, a licensed clinical mental health counselor, and I have 8 steps toward becoming intimate enough with your feelings to know exactly what they are asking for and what to do next. So step 1 is, after you complete your heart from the last video, pick the feeling that is most alive for you in the moment. That could be the one that's most intense, the one that's in your way the most, whatever you feel called to explore first. So step number 2 is, if that feeling had a color, what would that be? There is no wrong answer here. It could be whatever color pops in your head when you think of that feeling. Step number 3 is shape. So whatever shape comes to your mind when you think of this feeling. It could be a square, rectangle, triangle, or any picture that comes to your mind when you think of this feeling. So step number 4 is texture. What would your hands experience if you actually touched this feeling? Would it be bumpy, smooth, scratchy, rough, light, heavy, solid, liquid, gas? No wrong answer. So step 5 is temperature. Would it be burning hot or freezing cold or somewhere in between? You could even get as specific as a certain degree. The sky is the limit. Step 6 is all about on the inside, which means if this feeling lived in your body, where would it live? Head, core, legs, feet? You get to choose. Also, what sensation would you experience because of this feeling? Buzzing, tingling, pulsing, pain, warmth, comfort? You get to choose. Step number 7 is intensity. So think of a scale from 0 to 10. 0 is no intensity whatsoever. You don't feel it at all. And then 10 is completely. That is what I'm feeling to the max that I've ever felt it before. Okay? And ask yourself, what number on that scale am I feeling this feeling? So step number 8 is the finale. This is the big ask, which is going to take all the answers from all the questions above to answer. So the question is the number of intensity that you came up with acceptable to you? Is it comfortable to you? If not, what number would it need to go to in order to be comfortable? And what exactly is this feeling asking of you in order to get there? So that might look like, I'm at an 8. I really want to be like around a 2 or a 1. And in order to get there, based on my answers above, I might need to do X. So I have an example of the answers to all the above questions, including number 8. So I started with the feeling, right? That's number 1, is jealousy, right? And then 2 is the color. So I picked green, you see? And then texture. I went all out on this one. I said spiky, solid, and heavy. And the temperature was cold. If it was in my body, see, I put it would be in my stomach. Okay. And then I asked myself, what's the intensity of this feeling in the moment? So then I put, I believe it's a 6 right here. And then I asked myself, okay, am I okay with that? I mean, spiky, cold, like I'm using all the answers from above, right? Spiky, cold, heavy, so, ooh, no, I'm not okay with that intensity. I would like it to be all the way down. I don't like this feeling, right? So the ask is, what needs to happen to get to a 1? Well, if I'm jealous, jealousy, maybe I should think about what I have already that I'm so grateful that I have. And then that will help me go back down to a 1. In conclusion, the way that we usually think about emotions can be so abstract, elusive, and lacking of any helpful information whatsoever. But the above steps can help it become so tangible that you can actually connect with it enough to know what it needs even before you ask. So stay tuned for my next session on how to move that intensity number if it's needed. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below with no strings attached.